Okay guys, what's up? I'm filming on my iPhone for this one. I was in an accident a little bit ago. 11th today, I think. I think I got in the accident on the 8th. I just got my claim because I have full coverage. And so now, instead of taking it to a shop, having them fix it and figuring out all the rentals and everything, I'm actually fixing it myself. So I figured I'd video it for my YouTube channel. So this is the truck, a 2001 Chevy Silverado 1500. I rear-ended the guy, so it is my fault, unfortunately. So that's the majority of the damage right there. The other guy's totally fine, as is his vehicle. So yeah, I just got that done. So I've owned this. I know you guys haven't seen this on the channel before. I've owned it for like, I want to say about 2.5 years now, maybe just 2 years. I can't remember. Anyways, something around that. So I've owned it for a decent amount of time. I absolutely love this truck. All the maintenance that's ever been done to it while I've owned it, I have taken care of. So I have totally just taken care of this thing in every way possible. But got in the accident and I plan to rebuild it after this as well. So let's get to it. So as damages go, obviously you can see that right there. Kind of dented the bumper a little bit right there. Yeah. The grill right here is kind of broken. As is this headlight right here, it's completely shattered. This one is too. A little dent on the bumper, and it was pushed back a little bit, so, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. This fender got a little bit dented. The inner fender did as well. Right under here, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll try to get a better angle. Yeah, right there. That's part of the fender, so it got bent back a little bit. So I'll open the hood. Okay, then with the damages in here, as far as I can tell, this got pushed back a little bit, or pushed down, I mean. Not quite sure if it did or not, but this isn't sitting evenly against it anymore, so I'd assume so. The plastic behind the headlights got broken and pushed back, which I think pushed this back and then pushed that back, and somehow that has a leak in it now. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, so let's start working on it. Well, that clearly had a bit of tension on it. It just came flying out with this bolt, but that does mean we got it loose, so we can move on to this bolt right here and the one just above that. Okay, so I ended up taking the cover off just with a few clips. So now I have to take these things off. But this is fairly simple. Technically you're supposed to use a Phillips, but flat blade would work just as good. And then you see that little thing down there? I'm gonna get that straight. Well, I just found dead bird in here, so that's nice. You can see it. That's just another little clip. And then right here's the same thing. Okay, so I got the grill off. It's just sitting right over there. Now I'm working on that bolt, and then I'm gonna work on that one. Okay, so I got the bumper off, and I just ended up getting some vice grips and slowly turning that out. So now I'm just gonna work on that side, trying to get all the headlight assembly out, and as well as that plastic piece behind that. Okay, so unfortunately, I couldn't get that little thing out. I'm not really sure what you'd call it, probably just a pin. I was able to get this one out, just goes right in there, but this one's being blocked by the fender. So I'm trying to loosen that right now, just so I can probably pull the fender back a little bit and have access to that. So I kind of forgot that the entire headlight was actually shattered and nothing was really holding it in. Okay, so it wasn't really coming out. I found out there's actually two bolts, one right there and one right there. This one was being blocked by that pin that was in there, and the pin was being blocked by that fender. So what I did was just grab some vice grips. I pried that up and then pried that up, and then took the pin out and took the little thing out, and now I can access the bolts underneath, so I can take this assembly out. Okay, now the next order of business is to remove that bolt. Unfortunately, a socket will not fit down there. So I had to put a socket up there. That's an 18 mil. I'm using an extended socket, and I'm going to put vice grips on that. Okay, got that bolt out. Just put some vice grips on it, like I said. Wasn't that hard to get out. So now I'm focusing on this side. Luckily, this side is the undamaged one, so this one's going to be a little bit easier to remove. But anyways, I just removed that headlight. Now I got to remove that one. And then from there, I just need to take the assembly out and basically just repeat the whole process. Prime conditions for drifting right now. Only my truck frickin' worked. Okay, what's up guys? So it's the next day. Snowed a bit overnight, so it's like way colder than it was last night, but I'm in boots and warmer clothes than I was yesterday, so let's get to it. Okay, so I've only done a few things since yesterday. Yeah, really not that much actually. I only started today taking that hood off, because I found out this fender over here is actually connected to it, so decided to take that off. Also, I got the tripod out here, so we should be able to film some more stuff today.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use.
Okay guys, it's the third day that I'm working on it now. Now I'm going to switch over to the driver's side. I'm trying to get the battery out actually, just to have a little bit more room to work. And yeah, let's get to it.
Baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
Right there, and then I got 2 extensions on a ratchet with the 13 mil on the end. Let's get it.
In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
What's up? So for you, it's only been like maybe 1/10 of a second since the last video clip. For me, it's been about a week and a half. I thought I was done with all the insurance. I guess I wasn't. So I got my claim finally, and then went through all the legal stuff with the state. Had a bit more of that than I previously thought, so I got that all done. And I got the parts from a junkyard. Spent about $300 on getting them all, and ready to rebuild. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so I finally got it off. Now we can really see the extent of the damage on this side. Yeah, it definitely looks like the frame got pushed in a bit.